All right, let's look at how to import some CAD items so that we can use them as underlays for models. This is really valuable if you're working with existing as-built drawings, or if you want to very quickly model an existing project that you've done. You have CAD documentation of it. It's also very valuable if you have something very loosely modeled in another program or just drawn in CAD and you want to start building it in Revit. So I'm going to go up here to my Insert tab, which is the fourth tab, the top. And I have two options. I have Link CAD here and Import CAD. And the difference is that the Link CAD will keep updating the DWG. Like as you save new versions of the DWG, they will continue to update in Revit. Import CAD, on the other hand, just brings the file in its current state. It doesn't update it. It's a static thing. I'm going to click Import CAD for this particular instance because what I'm using, as you'll see, is a floor plan of the first floor of Corb's Villa Savoie, which is not going to change anytime soon. So I can find it here, browse to it, and then it's really important that you look down here at the options before you just hit OK. The big important one for me, at least, is the Current View Only checkbox. So if you don't have this checked, it's going to import it into as many views as it can. So really important to just put it in the floor plan view that I want it in. I have the option to change whether the colors that come in are inverted or preserved. So those are the colors that you use in AutoCAD. So it's going to come in with lots of vibrant colors, or I can pick black and white. I tend to use preserve. You can choose which level or which layers you want to import with your CAD document. So I can either pick all visible ones that were visible when I exported, or I can specify them and it'll bring up a big list of what those are. And then I have my ability to choose my import units. I always pick auto detect. It always works for me. And then I have the option to choose what my positioning is. So in this case, if I choose manual center, it's going to come in with my cursor in the center of the CAD drawing, and that's what I'm going to use for this. Hit open. So there it is. Click it, and there it's on there. So if I select it, I have some arrange tools that allow me to kind of arrange where this is viewed relative to other items in this view. Pretty self-explanatory. I have the ability to delete layers, and I have the ability to explode my CAD so that it turns into its, pieces and components. And probably the most useful tool, I think, is this one called Query. So if I select this and I hover over any line, let's pick these grids here. It's going to come up and tell me what layer these are on, and I'm going to have the ability to delete that layer or hide it in view if I want to. And if I click hide in view, they'll go away. It's wonderful. I'm just going to hit Control Z. The other thing I can do is if I go into my visibility preferences, so that's my VG or VV hotkey, and I go over here to imported categories, you'll see that my DWG is here, and I can look at and change for this view how these appear. So I can change the colors, or I can turn them on and off as I need to as I'm working. So you don't have to just delete them. You can hide them here as well. Very useful little tool. And of course, if I want this to go away, I can just delete it. I can pin it in place if I want to using the pin tool, which is right up here, or the hotkey PN. And that's really it. That's how you get your AutoCAD in. Very simple, isn't it? Thanks for watching.